All right, well, Thanksgiving is fast approaching. Even though many people are on tight budgets, it doesn't mean that tradition has to be scaled back.
That's right. Action News reporter Karina Corral was invited to the historic Santa Maria Inn's newly renovated $2 million kitchen to cook a Thanksgiving meal on a budget. And she shows us how in her special report, Surviving the Recession.
I'm here with Alex Arizaga, the chef at the Santa Maria Inn, and he is going to be cooking us a Thanksgiving meal this afternoon. And Alex, I gotta say, those look like some pretty small turkeys.
They're actually not turkeys, they're Cornish gay hams.
All right, that explains it. Our first tip for an inexpensive turkey dinner is to use Cornish game hens. They cost about $3, and for smaller gatherings, they're cheaper than buying a turkey and easier to prepare. Just rinse it off, pat it dry, rub it down with olive oil and ground garlic blended with a bit of olive oil, sprinkle with salt and pepper, then put them in the oven for about 35 minutes. Then while they cook, get started on the side dishes. All right, so what are we going to start with first?
Okay, so we're gonna start with soup, butternut squash soup.
Have the $3 squash, scoop out the seeds, rub it down with olive oil, sprinkle it with salt and pepper, then roast it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Next, slice and saute 1 onion, add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, cook for about 3 minutes. Then scoop the roasted squash out with a spoon and put it in your blender. Add the onion brown sugar mixture and 1½ cans of coconut milk. Blend and serve. And with the magic of television, you're done in about 30 seconds. In real life, it'll take you about an hour to prepare. Next on the menu, pomegranate salad dressing. Chef Alex says avoid a mess by submerging the pomegranate and removing the seeds underwater. Then strain the seeds, take half of them, add a tad of water, blend, strain again to remove the seeds, add a pinch of salt and pepper, squeeze in half a lemon.
And then we're just gonna add the olive oil.
And this is where my help comes in handy. I'm helping, huh?
She's helping.
It's the most I've done all morning. Toss it in with some pre-mixed salad and you've got pomegranate dressing. And we're getting things cooking. For another side dish, saute onions and bacon bits, add green beans, salt and pepper, and top with baked almonds.
It's easy, fast, and cheap.
And good?
It's gonna come out really nice. And still crunchy.
And good. Now it's time to check on the main course.
So the bird's done. It has to cook to 160.
Place one of the Cornish game hens next to a side dish, and you've got yourself a Thanksgiving meal. It's not only cheaper to do this, but I mean, in preparing it, it's so much faster. It
is faster.
Barely do anything to it.
You can do the meal a lot faster than a regular Thanksgiving meal.
Per plate, the main course would cost about $5 to make. The pomegranate dressing salad, about $2. The same for the butternut squash soup. The total meal, about $10 a plate to make. But does it taste good?
No, it tastes. You guys can taste it.
I think we need a taste test.
Rich, creamy.
Oh yeah. Very good. And flavorful. Very flavorful. Very good. You've outdone yourself, Alex, for $10. Or if you don't want to go through all the trouble, let Alex cook you Thanksgiving dinner. Make a reservation at the historic Santa Maria Inn. Karina Corral, KSBY 6, Action News.
Now, I have to tell you, the whole time we were watching that report, Sherry was going, oh, that sounds good.
I'm definitely going to get those recipes.
It does really look good. Okay, now that you've got the main course nailed down, you'll need dessert, and we've got you covered. Coming up tomorrow at 6, we'll show you how to prepare 3 inexpensive Thanksgiving desserts with a Southern flair.
All right, and if you're like me and you'd like the recipes to any of the dishes in Karina's report, just log on to KSBY.com and click on Surviving the Recession.